Okay. So my first question is for Ahmed. Give reason above the mercury valve there is a constriction in the capillary tube.
Because it prevents mercury from going back. So we can read the measurement easily.
Very good. That's great.
Miss, can I tell you something?
Yes.
قولي يا جولي قولي. أو مريم أو مريم. حد كان بيسأل مس.
Yes, yes,
هو حضرتك معاكي أي حاجة عشان تبعتيها عشان أذاكر منها؟
Yes, the book. We have the book and we already sent it on the group. You can check the media of the group, you will find it. The PDF. Yes, the PDF, the science PDF book.
مفيش حاجة عليها مس. أنا مفيش حاجة. مفيش
Okay,
كتاب
the last one sent the book. It was Ahmed, right? Ahmed, you sent the book, I think, last session. Yes. So to sterilize it, well, the medical thermometer. Sterilize it means make it clean from microbes and bacteria and viruses and everything. Very good. Okay, Omar, do you know why we must shake the medical thermometer well before using?
To know that the mercury go to his body.
Excellent, very good. So to push the mercury, return back to the mercury bulb. Yes,
It's very good thing that there is 2 boys and 2 girls because I was alone. I was 1 boy. Now it's very good thing that we are 2 boys.
Oh, yes, that's right. Who is the other Mariam? A new friend?
No, it's me, but I'm entering from my laptop.
Okay, because I saw that you write it with Y, not I. That's why I was thinking she's another Mariam. Okay. And Julia, the thermometer must be kept out of the reach of children.
Because they might break the mercury bulb, and the mercury is a toxic chemical.
Excellent, because the mercury is a toxic material, so we have to keep it away from children. You are amazing, inshallah. You know that. Okay. Here they're asking, why mercury is used in making thermometers? Ahmed, do you know? Why we are using mercury in making thermometers? So we will take it anyway, but I just want you to think about it. Why mercury?
Because it's a liquid. It's a liquid material. It's a liquid metal material, and it conducts heat.
Very good. Okay, we'll take it, inshallah, in detail after we finish the Celsius thermometer. What was the scale, Mariam, of the medical thermometer?
Scale of medical thermometer.
The scale, it means the measurement from which number to which number?
35 to 42.
Yes, very good. And Omar, do you remember what was the part that is like curved in the capillary tube of the thermometer that prevents the mercury from going back to the bulb quickly? Do you remember its name?
Miss, again?
Yes.
Again, Miss. I don't hear you.
I was asking, do you know what is the name of the part that is curved in the capillary tube and inside the thermometer, and it prevents the mercury from going back to the bulb?
I don't understand, Miss.
Okay, wait a second. Do you remember what is this? This one, this part. What was it called? This one.
No.
Okay, I will give you choices. Is it the thick glass tube, capillary tube, constriction, mercury bulb?
mercury bulb.
Where is the mercury bulb? It's here. This is the mercury bulb, right? So this is the mercury bulb. This is the constriction. Okay, this port that is curved in the capillary tube is called the constriction. And then we have here the capillary tube. This is the capillary tube, the thin one. And this finally the thick tube or thick glass tube. Okay, so this curved part is called the constriction that prevents the mercury from going back again to the bulb so we can read it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So inshallah, after we know now the structure of the medical thermometer, how can we use it, and sterilizing it, and the normal temperature of the human body is at 37, and we shouldn't seize it because the mercury is toxic. Okay, then we're going to start speaking about the Celsius thermometer. But before here, I want to know what we were using the medical thermometer for. What were we using the medical thermometer for? Measure what? Temperature of what? Yes,
Temperature of CMS.
what?
Can I say it?
Yes.
Temperature of the body.
You are Ahmed or Omar?
Omar.
Omar.
No, Miss,
Oh.
this is on.
Okay. So yes, that's right. So we are using the medical thermometer to measure the body temperature. Here in the Celsius thermometer, we are using it to measure the temperature of liquids. Temperature of liquids. Okay, so anything that is liquid, I can use this medical thermometer for. It's obviously clear the difference between them. The first thing that you observe now, the difference between this one and the medical one, what is it? Yes,
Constriction.
yes, there's no constriction. Very good. So we have a thick glass tube. Okay, the thick glass tube made of transparent glass is the same. Capillary tube, it is very thin tube that closed from one end, also the same. And the mercury bulb that filled with mercury and connected to the other end of the capillary tube, the same. The only difference here in the structure, no constriction. Okay, because we already put it inside the liquid and we read it already while it is inside the liquid. We don't need to put it
Miss,
out and read it.
there is a change too.
The scale.
The beginning of the number, yes.
Yes, for sure, the scale. Yes, can you see the scale from which number to which number? It's from, the scale here starts from?
From 0 to 100.
Yes, it's from 0 to 100. You have in the Celsius thermometer, it's from 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. Okay, so I have the scale of Celsius thermometer starts from 0 degree to 100 degree. And then if it's from 0 to 100, it means that each is divided into how many parts? They are 100 parts. They are 100 parts. Each part equals 1 degree. Each part from the small parts that I have here, small one, small one, small one, small one, each one of them is 1 degree. Who remember in the medical thermometer, each part was equal what? Medical, each part equals?
1/10.
Yes, 1/10. They were 10 parts, each part 1/10 degree. But here we have 100 parts, each part 1 degree. Each part equals 1 degree. Yes, very good. So in the Celsius thermometer, we have no constriction. In the Celsius thermometer, the scale is, the lower fixed point is 0 and the highest or the upper fixed point is 100 degree. So Now we can speak about the degree of boiling water and the freezing water. So we are starting with the lowest one for freezing.
Miss, can I ask a question?
Sure.
What will happen for the Celsius thermometer if we put it in cold water and freeze it?
Freeze it? You mean put it inside the freezer?
Yes.
Why would you do this?
No, I'm just asking.
يعني it's a glass, so who knows? And the second thing that the mercury already will be shrinked, so يعني it will not increase that much because of the cold, but its volume should increases, you know, like when you put some water in the freezer in a bottle, you will find it more when you leave it, right? Did you try it before? Try today,
No.
put like half a bottle water, okay? Put half a bottle of water in the freezer. By the end of the day, check it, you will find it more because the volume of the ice increases more than the volume of water. Try it today.
I
So
tried
it's
to.
Can I? Miss,
But
can I
don't
go for
try
1
it with
second?
something glass. Yes, Mary. Okay.
Can I go for
Oh,
1
yeah, no.
second?
Yes, okay. Because glass will be broken and it will be a big problem. So, but we can use it for boiling. Yani if we add the Celsius thermometer in a boiling water, it will measure it. It will measure the boiling water is 100 degrees. Okay, when you come back, Mariam, tell us. So in Celsius thermometer, there is no constriction above the mercury bulb. Okay, and we have the lowest fixed point is 0 degrees Celsius, and this is the melting point of ice. So we can ask you, what is the melting point of ice? It's 0. What is the
دي كانت
freezing?
جاية في التشوز اللي حضرتك كنت جايبها في الهوم وأنا ما كنتش
Yeah.
عارفها.
Yes, and I told Mariam not to answer it. I forgot to tell you. Yes, so now we know that the melting point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius and the freezing point of ice is 0 degrees Celsius, but the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So again, the melting point of ice or the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius, but the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So the Celsius thermometer can measure the freezing point of water and the boiling point of water. Okay. This is about the measurement. Here we are going to speak about one of the scientists who help us to know or to reach this technology. Yeah. The Swedish scientist Andres Celsius. Look here, his name. So we have the name
That's
of the
why it's
thermometer.
called Celsius thermometer.
Yes, and even the degree. We are all the time saying it's 37 degrees Celsius. So we are using this as a measuring tool, measuring unit, and we're using for the name of the thermometer itself. So Swedish scientist Andres Celsius created the Celsius scale in 1742. He considered that the zero. He considered that, where is it? Yes, 0 is as the melting point of ice. The 0 is the melting point of ice. And 100 degrees, the boiling point of water. He discovered that, the first place. And he divided the distance between 0 and 100 into 100 parts. Each part equals 1 degree. Like all the things that we said today, he was the first one to discover them. Okay? So who is Andres Celsius? He is a Swedish scientist who created the Celsius scale that starts from 0, the melting point of ice, and ends by 100, the boiling point of water. And he divided the scale into 100 parts, each part 1 degree. So have a look here before I just hide it and ask you.
Miss, can I ask you a question? هو بيقعد في أمان الله كده يا مس وبيقول في باله أنا هخترع حاجة جديدة وهو ما يعرفش هي إيه؟
course, he is trying his best. He first, let's imagine Ahmed, he is thinking about why when he touches something, it's cold. Then he touches something else, it's hot. How can we measure this degree? He is thinking all of that because any discovery and any invention starts with a question. So for example, you are asking too much. So one day you are going to invent something. Do you know that? Inshallah. So first it starts with asking a question. First, you are going to ask yourself a question that you don't know the answer. Then he was searching for the answer, making experiment, the trials and the trials that they fail at the first time until he reached a result that he's sure that it's correct. Then he gave it or the information to all the other humanity that can use it. All inventions started with a question. Okay, then searching for the answer. Yeah, the scientific way of invention. All right. So we have here the Swedish scientist Andres Celsius. Know now that the one who created the Celsius scale. So a question here. Give reason. We can use the Celsius thermometer to measure the temperature of boiling water, but we can't use the medical one. Why?
Because the
Yes,
medical
yes.
one. قول يا عمر.
لا قول انت كنت بتتكلم خلاص.
Okay, Ahmed.
Because the medical one starts from 32 to 42 degrees.
35. Yes.
35.
Excellent. And the boiling water, the boiling point of water is?
100 degrees.
Yes, very good. Thank you. So, Omar, what do you think will happen if we try to put the medical thermometer in a boiling water?
The medical thermometer will boom.
It will be broken. Yes.
Yes.
Because it can't measure more than 42. So I
Yeah.
put it in a boiling water that its temperature is 100.
Boiling water 100,
Yes.
100 degrees Celsius, and the other thermometer is only 42.
Yes, that's why it will be broken. Very good. So we can't use the medical thermometer because it's range from only 35 to 42, and the boiling point of water is 100. So once we try to put it, it will be broken. That's why we can't use it. Okay. Julia, tell me two difference between medical thermometer and Celsius thermometer.
The medical,
I have to
What, Julia?
The medical thermometer has a constriction, but the Celsius thermometer does not. And
Yes.
in the Celsius thermometer, its point is 0 Celsius, and then it ends with 100. But for the medical, it starts with 35 and ends with 42.
Excellent, very good.
Miss,
Yes, Omar.
I have another one.
What is it?
The medical thermometer, there is a constrictions.
Yes.
And in this thermometer, there is no this constriction.
Excellent, very good. That's right. And Mariam, another difference, like about the usage, we are using this for what? Using this for what?
We are using the medical thermometer to measure the body temperature.
Yes, the temperature of the body.
And we're using the thermometer for measuring boiling or something like this.
The temperature of liquids generally. It can be freezing or can be melting or boiling. Okay, so temperature of liquids. Celsius temperature of
Liquid.
liquids. Yes, very good. Let's make this one. Ahmed, number 1.
The scale of the medical thermometer starts from 35 to 42 degrees.
Thank you. Omar, number 2.
The thermometer is used to measure temperature of liquid. The Celsius.
Yes, very good. Number 3, Julia.
Yes, can you say it again?
Number 3. There is a what in the medical thermometer which is not found in Celsius?
Constriction.
Constriction. Very good. Maria, the freezing point of water is?
I don't know the freezing one, but I know the boiling one.
What is the boiling point?
100.
Okay, what is the freezing point? Remove the 1.
0?
Yes. The freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius, while the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. Very good. Here we have an activity that they are going to try to put the Celsius thermometer in the glass of hot tea, then they put it in a glass of cold drink, then they put it in a glass of warm liquid. The first one in hot tea, the mercury level stops at 80. So is it boiling?
Yeah.
Yes, 80 is boiling.
When you put your hand, you will.
Yes, for sure,
boil.
but it's not boiling because it's 80. Okay, then I have here the mercury level stops at 5. So 5 means it's cold. So when they ask you if the measurement is 5, so this is a cold or hot drink, of course it is a cold drink. Here in a warm water, the mercury level stops at 40. So it means that the Celsius thermometer is used in measuring the temperature of liquids. Yes,
Miss, but
Yes,
I
Omar.
can
No,
measure. I can measure the warm water with the medical thermometer.
No. We are not using the medical
Because then
thermometers for
this
liquids.
stopped in 40.
Yes, I know, but we can't do this. How about if the warm water is 42 or 43? We are not using, and it will not be accurate already because it was created to measure the temperature of the human body. That's it. But this one is created to measure the temperature of liquids.
Okay.
So we can't use the medical thermometer to measure the liquid temperature. So Celsius
Miss?
thermometer. Yes.
هو يا مس في الامتحان اللي هو العملي بتاع الساينس ممكن يجيبوا لنا دي ولا في حاجات تانية برضه ممكن يجيبوا لنا
You don't have practical exam. Who told you that?
really؟
Yes.
أصل أنا من أول جريد 4 تقريبا كنت باخد في ساينس في مصر.
But in school, yes, I know. Okay, so we have Celsius thermometer used in measuring the temperature of liquids. Here they are telling you that the way of measurement while recording the temperature, the thermometer must be vertical, and the direction of the sight must be perpendicular to the thermometer. Like I can't look from here, I will read it wrong. I can't look from here, I will read it wrong. I can't look from up. So I'm just have to look perpendicular to the measurement so I can read it in correct way. Okay? All right. So why is mercury preferred in making thermometers? This is the point we want to start on it now. water. Okay. Why mercury is used in making thermometers? We have 5 reasons. We have 5 reasons. Let's start with the first one. First, like Ahmed was saying, because it is a liquid metal that can be seen easily. Okay, its color is silver. So it can also seen easily through the thermometer glass. So it is a liquid metal that can be seen easily through the thermometer glass. I will not find hard time to see it. It's obvious. I have already the glass is transparent, so I will see it easily through it. So number 1, because it's a liquid metal, can be seen easily through the thermometer glass. I will see after I finish these points who will remember to say them all. Okay, this is number 1. Number 2, it is a good conductor of heat. It is a good conductor of heat. Number 3, it is a regular expanding material. Okay, it means it increasing in size when we give it heat. So it's a regular expanding material that gives an accurate estimation. Gives an accurate, yes.
في الامتحان يا مثلا المفروض اكتب ال5 اسباب دول.
If they ask you, give reason mercury is used in making thermometers, yes, you have to write them. So again, number 1, because it is a liquid metal that can be seen easily through the thermometer glass. Number 2, it is a good conductor of heat. Number 3, it is a regular expanding material which gives an accurate estimation. Number 4, it doesn't stick to the wall of the capillary tube. Yani while it's moving, it will not be stacked. It will not stick. So it doesn't stick in the wall of the capillary tube. That's why it will give me accurate measurement. Okay. And number 5, look here, the shape of the mercury. If the thermometer is broken, it comes out in this way, like circles, drops. Number 5, it remains in a liquid state between, look here بقى, the weight variety. It's from negative, wait, you can see mine. From negative 39 degrees Celsius to 370, no, it's a 357 degrees Celsius. Can you imagine that? From negative 39 to 357 degrees Celsius, it's liquid. It's not freezing or not boiling at these temperatures. So it has a very wide range to stay in liquid state, and that's why it's amazing to use it in measuring thermometers.
Yes, I don't understand. I can't understand.
They are saying that, you know, Ahmed, when I tell you, I have some water. Okay, water is liquid, right? Why we can just use water and color it and put it inside the thermometer? It's a big difference between water and mercury. One of them, like water at 0 degree, what happens to it?
It will freeze.
Okay, so negative 39 for the water, it will be freezing or no? Yani imagine 0, it will be freezed. How about negative 39? That is less than 0 by 39 degrees. Of course, it will be freezing, right? But liquid, yes. But mercury, no. Mercury is not freezing at 0. It's not freezing at negative 1. It's not freezing until negative 39. Okay, how about boiling? 100 degrees, the water boils, right?
Yes.
But mercury is not affected with the 100 degree temperature. Until 357, it's also liquid. It's not boiling, not changing into gas. Understand?
I understand the negative one, but the second one I can't understand.
Like it stay until it measure 357 degree, it is not changing from its liquid state. It's also liquid, not boils, not changing into gas by increasing the temperature like water. Okay,
Okay, now I understand.
so it gives a wide range of temperature measurement from negative 39 to 357. It stay liquid state without it changing. So it's a great range, a wide range of temperature measurement. Okay, this is the fourth, fifth importance about mercury and why we are using mercury for doing this. Yes, okay. So again, what are the 5 reasons that mercury is preferred in making thermometers? I will say them first one more time. Number 1, it's a liquid metal, can be seen easily through the glass, thermometer glass. Number 2, it's a good conductor of heat. Number 3, it doesn't stick to the walls of the capillary tube. Number 4, it's a regular expanding material that gives accurate measurement. And finally, it remains liquid from negative 39 to 357 degree, so it gives a wide range of temperature measurement. Anyone want to try to say them?
I wish I can say it.
Yes, Mariam. Yeah.
It's a liquid metal, can be seen easily. It's a good conductor of heat.
Excellent. Does it stick?
It doesn't stick to the capillary tube.
Excellent.
And
Regular.
it is a regular expanding material, gives
Accurate estimation.
accuracy.
Yes, and finally.
And it's from negative 39 degree to 357.
Wow. I'm clapping for you. Yani, I want to clap for you. Excellent. Very good.
Miss,
Okay,
can I ask
anyone
a question?
else? Yes, sure.
Do you know the toy that's called spinel?
Of course.
Is it built from mercury?
Why should you say that?
Because there's some videos that I saw, they use a liquid metal and it's liquid, then it's come very,
From what?
there's some videos that they use a liquid metal to build the spinner.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm asking.
I don't think so, but I will check them and tell you. Inshallah. So, Ahmad, can you tell us now why mercury is preferred in making thermometers?
Okay.
Mm.
Because mercury is a liquid metal and
Yes.
can be seen through the thick glass tube, and it's a heat conductor,
Mhm.
and it doesn't stick on the capillary tube,
Mhm.
and it doesn't melt. It doesn't melt. It doesn't freeze if it's under negative
Just Ray, you can. It remains liquid. Say just it remains liquid.
It remains liquid
Between what and what?
between negative 39 and 357 degrees.
Yes, excellent. And finally, it is a regular.
بس ثانية واحدة.
Regular expanding.
It's a regular expanding metal.
Yes, metal or material يعني that gives the accurate estimation. That's very good. Thank
Yes,
you.
I can say it.
يلا يا عمر.
Because it's the conductor of heat,
Hmm.
and it's a liquid material that can be seen from thick glass, and doesn't expand, doesn't stick,
Yes, doesn't stick. Regular. Regular expanding.
Regular expanding metal,
Okay.
and doesn't heat. No,
It remains liquid between
liquid between 39
negative
degrees,
39
negative 39 to 357.
very good يا عمر. Yes. Finally, Julia, do you want to try? Why we are using mercury? Why is it preferred?
I can try. Okay, so first thing, mercury. We use mercury because it helps us detect the temperature because it expands when it's heated and contracts when it's not heated, and it doesn't stick to the capillary tube.
Regular
Regular
expanding. Regular expanding material, like it expands regularly, that's why we can measure with it. And finally, it remains in liquid.
in liquid form.
Yes, from or between. Between which degree to which degree?
1 degree to another.
From what?
I don't know.
Negative 39 to
300.
yes 50.
57.
Yes, very good. 357. That's amazing. So
Miss, I can send you a picture right now to
picture
know
for
what
what?
I'm talking about.
Okay.
Miss, I'm going to send it to you.
Alright. So what was the name of the scientist who created the Celsius thermometer? Anyone remember? Andres Celsius. What was he? What was his name? But here, Ahmed, let's finish this part and then I will check it, okay?
Okay.
So he is Andres Celsius, the one who created the Celsius thermometer. Okay, this one we already said. Okay, give reason. Mercury gives wide range to measure the temperature. Why mercury gives wide range? So we are going to say because it remains a liquid between anyone?
Because it remains liquid between negative 39 and 357 degrees.
Give reason. Mercury gives accurate estimation. Why it gives the accurate estimation, accurate measurement. So we're going to say because it is
because it's an expanding object.
Regular, you have to say regular expanding material.
Regular
Yes,
expanding.
Very good. So why mercury gives the accurate measurement or estimation? Because it is a regular expanding material. Okay. Now let's check the comparison. Mhm. Yes. So we have here the comparison between medical and Celsius thermometer. The medical thermometer, we are using it to measure the temperature of human body. Okay. And here in Celsius, we measure the temperature of liquids, the range of scale. So we are using it to measure from 35 to 42, but Celsius from 0 to 100. They use the liquid mercury for both of them. The constriction in the medical thermometer, it's above the bulb, but in Celsius, there is no constriction. The structure, it is the same in both of them, except that the Celsius don't contain the constriction. Okay, so they are the same three structure: the transparent thin glass, the capillary tube, and the mercury bulb. Any problem in medical and Celsius thermometer?
No, miss.
No.
No, miss.
All right. We finished the choices. Now let's start from the end and make it teams. Like I'm going to put points for your teams.
Okay.
I need to write here. E for boys and G for girls. Let's start. Number 21.
The lower fixed point in the Celsius thermometer scale represents the water freezing point.
Yes. Excellent. Very good. So the first
I was
point,
going to say liquids,
it's water.
but then
Okay. Yalla, Mariam, number 20. Every degree in the medical thermometer is divided into medical. How many parts?
10 parts.
10 parts. Very good. Omar. The medical thermometer is different from Celsius thermometer in the type of matter.
The presence of constriction in the capillary tube.
Yes. Very good. Wish you rapid recovery, Omar.
Yes.
Wish you rapid recovery. You look sick. Are you sick? Julia, the mercury remains in liquid between A, B, C, or D.
الأشباح السوداء.
Julia, what's wrong with you with this measurement today?
I think maybe A.
A?
Miss, can I say it?
No, wait, C.
Yes. C, from negative 39 to 357. And Yalla, Ahmed.
all the following are from the properties of mercury as a thermometrical substance.
Yani that is used in
the
it means that
thermometer?
what?
And like it's all these are in the thermometer.
Yani they mean that we are using mercury in thermometers for all the next reasons, except there is one that is not one reason to use mercury.
Okay. No, I think it's C.
Sure. Gives limited extension, of course, no.
Yeah,
Limited
it's
extent.
unlimited.
Yes, it's wide range. It gives wide range. يلا يا مريم. When the temperature of mercury increases, its volume. What?
No, I didn't say anything. A.
Increases regularly and contracts. So mercury contracts by heating.
No.
Hmm.
Expand.
Yes, it expands. So which one?
D.
B. Increases regularly and expands. Very good. We're going to stop here. Take our homework. Who's
Yes, are you
scenes
going
when-
to send it on the group?
Did we? Yes, we made this win. We made the scientific term. Yes, I know. So let's make it. We have already weekends. So how about to do all the complete?
Okay.
Okay. It's already in the
Miss,
PDF.
اوكي خلاص. So كنت أسأل حضرتك هي نفس البيج ولا لا؟
Yes, yes, the
Miss
same. It's
Anna.
65 and 60, 64 and 65. يعني the complete, the 2 points in 64 and the other complete in 65.
64 and 65. Okay.
Yes, it's 65. Only 2 points in the 64. Yes, Maria.
No, I was gonna say something.